Hello, casual raid days. For those of you who have no idea who I am Persephone. I am your guild master and your raid leader. And I wanted to put together a very brief video, promise 5 minutes tops, prior to Saturday's raid, just to quickly review the raid expectations that we talked about back in October, because reminders are always good. And I have 4 reminders. First one, please stay on the toon that you have chosen to raid with. So this is your main toon for the duration of a raid tier until AOTC is earned. So once we've earned AOTC, if you want to switch to a different toon, not a problem. But during our progression, we don't want people hopping from toon to toon. We want to maintain the consistency of our raid composition. So please stay on the main that you've chosen until AOTC is earned. Once we transition to a new raid tier, you're welcome to change your main if you want to. Number 2, please no swearing or religious or political commentary in raid or in any platform for that matter. The 2 nicest people on the planet can get into a heated discussion over politics and religion. So it is good business not to discuss those topics. Number 3, loot rules. So we recognize that when loot drops, it is your personal loot and you can do whatever you want with it, whether that's equipped it or vendor it. It's up to you. Now, if it's not an upgrade and you can trade it and you're willing to donate it, then we ask everyone to funnel their loot to Shorty. Shorty will be our loot master. We want the loot distribution to be as transparent and as fair as possible. We don't want people trading loot under the table. That's going to create drama and headaches, and I don't want to invite any of that. So if we funnel it to one person, then we can achieve that transparency. So Shorty will post the loot in raid chat. The first roll will be for need. Then it goes to off-spec, then it goes to transmog. If no one can use the item, then we will disenchant it, and those mats go into the guild bank for enchants. If you are need rolling on a piece of gear, it means that you are need rolling for the spec that you're attending raid for. All guildies are allowed 1 need win. You can roll need as many times as you want, but you can only win 1 need roll. And that's just our way to try to share the wealth and distribute loot as fairly as possible. So once you've won your need roll, then you have to wait until off-spec. You do have unlimited off-spec wins and unlimited transmog wins. If we invite a non-guildie, non-guildies do need to wait until off-spec to roll on gear. We need to prioritize our guildies first, but that certainly does not mean that we do not, love and appreciate our guests. We have a lot of beloved guests who join us and help us out. Number 4, and this is the more uncomfortable, icky topic. We can only invite 30 people into raid. I am thrilled that we have so much raid interest. That is awesome. But the downside is that we can only choose 30 people. So that makes raiding expectations very, very important. I do not want to be accused of favoritism or nepotism or any other kind of tism. When I'm confirming our raid group for Saturday, and unfortunately when I'm placing a few people on standby, I need to make those decisions as objectively as possible. And so it is vitally important that first and foremost, everyone meets those expectations. That will be what guides my decision making. So make sure that you're meeting the item level, DPS, healing output. Make sure you're doing your homework, you're researching your fights, you've updated your add-ons, your gear is gemmed and enchanted, you have all of your personal consumable goodies, because that will be the first requirement. Then I will look at our veteran members because seniority should account for something. And then I will look at our newer and returning members who have been working really hard and have been an active member in our community and can commit to Saturday evenings. So that's the reasoning that's going to guide my decision making. Expectations met first, then veteran members, then our new and returning members who can also make the commitment and who are meeting expectations. Okay. If you're placed on standby, I know it's disappointing, but it's not fun for me to do that. I don't want to do that, but I can only take 30 people. So if you are placed on standby, it doesn't mean it's permanent. It doesn't mean that you'll necessarily be placed on standby next week. And if you do indeed stand by, there's a good chance that an opening will open up. Real life happens. Sometimes people can't make the raid. And so if those openings happen and you are indeed standing by, then that increases your chances of being invited. All right. That's it. Just those 1, 2, 3, 4 items that I wanted to review with everyone. Thank you for watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. Can't wait to officially start raiding with everybody. We'll see you then. Thanks so much.